When we're eating the bacteria, we're getting our nutrients from the bacteria that's inside the plants. I did a little experiment when I took those 2 broccoli that I showed you in the beginning of the video, and I put them in my worm farm studio to see what the worms would think about it. And look what happened. That's the organic one on the right, and the commercially bought one from the supermarket is on the left. And can you see how the worms are eating it? They're not interested at all in the non-organic one. They'll eat all the organic one before they even start on the other one. And then I went to the shop and I bought an organic cauliflower and a cauliflower from the supermarket. And I did the same thing. I just put them on the bench in my little studio, put the time-lapse camera on them, got the organic one on the right and the non-organic one on the left. And see how the non-organic one, it gets eaten by the fungus. It gets dissolved in front of our eyes before even the other one starts to lose its shape. And I think that is because this symbiotic relationship with the fungus that's engulfed the plant is still protecting the plant from any sort of fungal pathogens that are coming along. So because the other one's been sprayed, it's killed all the fungus on it that's protecting it. So that's why it's now vulnerable to any sort of other fungus that wants to land on it and start decomposing it. Interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. You're eating the cycle of life. Life is cycling itself, returning these nutrients back to be reused, and when they're in the plant and the bacteria is in the plant and you eat it, then you're getting all the goodness from the earth that's supposed to be for you. When you're buying your food and you're eating your food from the supermarkets in boxes and in packets, it's not food, everybody. It's not food. Do yourself a favour and start growing your own food. Learn how to make compost, learn how to make bacteria juice, learn how to make a worm farm, learn how to create your environments, your microorganisms. The plants and the food is just a way for you to reuse this nutrient cycle. The bacteria and the fungi is our best friends, and they're all over us, and what you don't know, you don't know. And what you can't see, how would you know? And you can't see bacteria unless you've got a really nice powerful microscope. And now I hope it gives a deeper meaning why it's a good idea to make your own garden and grow your own food so you know what you're putting in your mouth. And whatever you don't use, you just put back in your garden and use it as compost for the next generation of plants that you're going to grow in your garden. And get healthy and wealthy and happy and wise. Wealthy means you've got opportunity and that you can interpret the world and you can enjoy the world. That's being wealthy. It's not about having money in your bank. It's not about that. It's about being rich in your soul and rich in your feelings, right? And rich in your heart. And you can only get that if you eat real food and you get connected to the earth.